Washington, D.C., April 14, 1865. President Lincoln was shot while he sat in a rocking chair next to his wife in a box in Ford's Theater during a performance of the play Our American Cousin. Laramie, Wyoming Territory, September 6, 1870. Mrs. Louisa Swain today became the first woman in the nation to cast a legal ballot, voting under equal suffrage laws passed here last year. Nashville, Tennessee, 1878. Vanderbilt University ousts Professor Alexander Winchell for teaching scientific contradictions to the Bible. The United States is a nation of immigrants, a country inhabited by people whose ancestors all shared the painful experience of being uprooted from their native land to start a new life in a strange world. From this common experience, America has earned a reputation as a land of opportunity for the world's oppressed and a melting pot where a variety of ethnic, religious, and racial groups have mixed together to form a new culture. The post-Civil War era would usher in the development of railroads and ocean liners, the rise of industry, the growth of cities, and the explosion of technical and scientific knowledge. 25 years after the death of Lincoln, America had become, in the quantity of her products, the first manufacturing nation in the world. What England had accomplished in 100 years, the United States had achieved in half the time. Cities were growing so rapidly that public services could not keep up with demand. Roads, sewers, transportation systems, housing, social services, government bureaucracies, public health systems, all were plunged into something approaching chaos as they strained to keep up with the changes around them. There was a growing sense that government, local, state, and ultimately national, had to play a larger role in the life of society than it had in the past. The belief in the ideal of the autonomous, self-reliant individual, an ideal that had been at the heart of America's image of itself since the founding of the Republic, must now compete with an increasingly interdependent society in which individual liberties would be balanced against public needs and desires. Washington, D.C., 1892. In Church of the Holy Trinity versus United States, the Supreme Court issued 87 precedents in coming to their decision which states, "Our laws and institutions must necessarily be based upon and embody the teachings of the Redeemer of mankind. It is impossible that it should be otherwise. And in this sense and to this extent, our civilization and our institutions are emphatically Christian. This is historically true. From the discovery of this continent to the present hour, we find everywhere a clear recognition of the same truth. These and many other matters add a volume of unofficial declarations to the mass of organic utterances that this is a Christian nation."